Are you looking for that early bird meal? Need a cheaper alternative to that morning drive-thru lineup? These breakfast eggies are bound to satisfy your hunger. Keep watching for this easy to make recipe. Nothing to it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Tulip Guy. I'm your host, the Tulip Guy, and today we're going to be making breakfast eggies. Today's ingredient list is rather simple. All you're going to need is about 8 eggs, a third a cup of milk, a teaspoon each of salt and pepper, a little bit of shredded cheese. And when it comes to the utensils, you're going to need a fork, some sort of whisk, a muffin tin, and a little bit of margarine or butter to grease your muffin tin with. Let's dive right in. Plain and simple. Get your mixing bowl. Take each egg, crack them open, place them into your mixing bowl. Next thing you're going to do, add the milk and the salt and pepper. Using a fork, break the yolks and then whisk them. Mix it till it's a uniform mixture. One of the more unique items I have is this mixing whisk here. I actually got this on Temu. You can actually press it into the bowl and it spins, helping you mix your eggs if you want. While the oven is preheating, you can take your egg mixture, move it aside, grab your muffin tin tray, open up the butter. What I like to do is take a paper towel, just scoop a little butter out, and just grease all these individual pockets in your muffin tin. This next step can be a little tricky. What you're going to now do is take your egg mixture and pour it into your muffin tray. What you're going to want to do is fill each of these pockets about 2/3 full. If you have difficulty pouring it from a large bowl like this, you can transfer it to a measuring cup with a spout to help make it easier. I'm just going to try and go for it and fill each one as best I can. If you find you ran out like I did and you can't quite make a dozen, all I'll do extra is add one more egg with a teaspoon or two of milk, mix that up, and add it to the tray. This final step before you put it in the oven is the part where you can add anything that you might want with your eggs. I typically just do this regular egg mixture that you saw me mix previous to putting it into the tray, and just adding a little sprinkle of cheese into each one. But you can also do things such as bacon and cheese, or add onion or peppers. There's a whole variety of breakfast items that you could put into these as you please. All right, have your oven preheated to 375. Place your tray into the oven. Cook them for 20 minutes. All right, guys, we are 20 minutes in. I pulled them out. They are done. What I recommend here is get yourself a plastic spoon or something that you can kind of scoop with so that you can slowly pull the edges of the egg away from the sides and the bottom, scoop underneath. That way you can get your eggie out without ripping it all apart. Once you're able to safely scoop them out of your muffin tray, you can place them on a cooling rack. You can store these in your fridge for up to 3 to 5 days. But if you want to freeze them, you can do so. When you want to use them, you can microwave them for up to a minute. And that should be enough to get them ready for however you want to eat them. One of my personal favorites is turning it into a breakfast sandwich. You got your eggie here, you got your bacon. I usually add another extra little piece of sliced cheese. You can add extras to this if you'd like as well. You don't have to do the bacon or extra cheese. You can do just plain with the egg by itself, or you could use sausage patties and cheese and egg, or even some of the vegetables I talked about earlier that you could add into the eggies. If you don't add them here, you can certainly just add them onto your sandwich or take them on the go. They're great for school lunches for kids. They're even great for parents who don't have enough time in the morning. I'm talking to you guys, mom and dad. You guys are going to appreciate this when you're able to take something like this quickly to work. Hopefully this helps solve some of your breakfast problems. That concludes today's episode on Cooking with the Tulip Guy. If you enjoyed the recipe you saw today, please visit the video description. And while you're there, please like, subscribe, and always remember, there's nothing to it.